Gather round, delegates. I have a story for you. It was a dark and stormy night in a galaxy far, far away. A civil war has broken loose. The NACURH Alliance, a group of rebels who believe in community and enriching residents' life, are planning an attack against the evil Dormatic Empire. In their mega weapon, the Dorm Star, an intergalactic spaceship capable of destroying entire communities. The Empire is led by Darth Dormduck, a powerful Dorm Lord deeply rooted in the Dorm side of SWACURH. Princess of the Pillars, Kpoe, has recently stolen plans regarding the Empire's weapon and is on her way to an Alliance command center to deliver them. However, no one could have guessed that the fate of the galaxy and all of its communities would rest in the hands of a scruffy-looking nerf herder duck. Luke SWACKwalker was a young duck from a planet whose name doesn't matter. He lived with his aunt and uncle and worked on their farm, but was never really quite satisfied with his life. He knew that he was destined for much more and longed to travel the stars. After tasked with cleaning 2 droids purchased by his uncle, Luke learned of the smaller one, RCC-A&D, that Princess of the Pillars, Kpoe, was in trouble. Despite the other droid, Jackie 3PO's warning, Luke SWACKwalker decided he would do whatever he could to save Kpoe, mostly because she was rocking some sweet argyle from the NSRO. In the message, Princess Kpoe had mentioned a man by the name of Obie Kenobi, and Luke wondered if she might have meant old Dan Kenobi, a hermit who lived in the hills near the farm. While Luke asked his uncle about old Dan, RCC-A&D set off to find him, knowing that the message he had was extremely important. After learning this, Luke set out with Jackie 3PO into the desert to recover the missing droid. When they caught up with RCC-A&D, Luke was surprised to find that old Dan was there as well, and followed the old man to the small hut where he lived. After reviewing the message from Princess Kpoe, old Dan confirmed in fact that he was Obie Kenobi. He explained to Luke that he was once known as a Diamond Knight, the guardians of community and residents' life in the galaxy, before they were wiped out by the Empire. He told Luke that there was a mystical energy field all around known as the SWACURH, from which Diamond Knights drew their power. He also detailed the Housing Knight's weapon of choice, the lightsaber. Obie explained that there were 2 sides to the SWACURH, a light side and a dark side. Those who embraced community and used their gifts to enhance residents' life made up the light side. Those who rejected community and instead chose to create institutions that only served as a place to sleep and nothing more made up the dark side. Luke was stunned to hear that his father, once a Diamond Knight, was killed by Obie apprentice, who turned to the dark side, a Dorm Lord known as Darth Dormduck. Obie offered to teach Luke the way of the SWACURH, but Luke refused, knowing he couldn't leave his duties to his uncle and aunt. The sound of an explosion suddenly echoed through the hills. Noticing smoke in the distance, Luke quickly made his way back to the farm, only to find out that his uncle and aunt had been tragically improperly checked out of their farm by Dorm Troopers, the soldiers of the Dormatic Empire who had been searching for the 2 droids. When he returned to Obie, Luke's heart was heavy and agreed to do whatever it took to destroy the Empire. They made their way to a small nearby city where they met a pilot by the name of Van Solo and his furry co-pilot, Bradbacca. After striking a deal, the group left the planet on Van's ship, the Millennium Duck. Sometime later, and after much more thorough plot development, Luke SWACKwalker, now a powerful Diamond Knight, prepared to face Darth Dormduck in a battle that would determine the fate of the galaxy.